Hey guys, how are you? All good. How are you? Well, I'm going to answer a quick and very direct question here, very objective. Many people this week ask me, Alex, how do you find viral images, titles, ideas, and content on Pinterest? I have a technique that I use, which I learned from the American Mary Casting. She doesn't record anymore. For some reason she stopped recording. She deleted the videos. I think I woke up in the States. Unfortunately, there is no channel anymore, and I thought a lot of her content. She wasn't necessarily talking about Pinterest. She was talking about viral content. She was talking about digital marketing and everything, and she taught me, thank God, a technique that I learned following the Tabula, rich brand, mid-guide. But the Tabula is generally more famous here in Brazil and another mid-guide. We are going to use Tabula today, which is much easier to find than mid-guide itself. So let's go. The first thing you do is access these portal sites. For example, Gone. I don't know if Gone removed it. It's been a while since they removed the Tabula, but usually you click here on any theme. I don't know if you're kidding there. It's my son who was playing back here, but I'm not going to wait for the best moment. I'm going to record it here for you. I'm sure it will help a lot. It's as I expected. This one is right here at the beginning. They took it out for some reason. I don't know.
Não sei.
Let me see the Receiving here. The Receiving also had a lot of the news portal.
Notícias.
Let's see if it still has it. It's usually at the end of the content, the Tabula. The Tabula is here, but it's different than this one, but it works the same.
Do mesmo jeito. Outra coisa.
Another thing, the Tabula is not like with Google AdSense. With Google, his question of cookies and everything else. He varies there, finding the public better.
Ali achando melhor.
Beauty. So let's go. What do I do? The first thing is to access these news portals daily, and see the Tabula here. I'm going straight there to Flutter from the poll, and there's the Tabula there. This one is infinite mode, I believe so. Infinite mode, yes, and not this one. This one has few Tabula publications.
Tabula.
But it's very simple, come on. The first step is to access these portals. The second step is to see what ads are here. There are some ads here on this site that I found very, very interesting. For example, if you work with, let me see here, for example, Donese, then you look like, cool, Donese, do this twice a day. The first thing I do here is look at the headline. The headline is very catchy. Second is the image, so people click on the image and then the headline. Alex, I like this image. I want to use it in my post there on Pinterest to make a publication. I put this image. It's very simple. I'll even show you here how I do it. I like it here. I go there and jump and create a Pinterest post here. Dude, this works so well. You have no idea how well this works. So come here. I save the image. How am I going to save the image? I put it on the left side of the mouse and put it on Spectate. Then comes Spectate. It goes directly there to the post, right? I double click here. I double click and I Control C, right. I press Control C. Possibly this image won't work because I think it's 50. And it comes here, in this parenthesis here. You delete this quotation mark until here. You can roam here on the keyboard, there to the beginning, or you can go back to the beginning, and delete even this quote here, the RL in quotes, delete it and press enter. There the image will appear. It showed up, it worked. So I copied this image and pasted it in my Canva. Okay, I pasted it here in my Canva. I put it here to make it beautiful. And now here on my knees, I'm going to put another image here that talks about running knees. Guys have knee pain. I'll put it here. I'm going to put this here, okay. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put happy person here. Jumping, right? Happy person jumping, right? It has everything to do with the knee chin, everything. Let me see here real quick, that's it. Put a man, right? I put a man here in this first one. I'll put it in this other one too. Let me see here very quickly here just so we can put this here. It works. Of course, you will spend a little more time. That whole pin creation process, right? Is here I'm creating quickly so the class doesn't get huge. But create it. Spend a little time. Create the right image. Okay, it wasn't beautiful or gorgeous, but it's just for you to have an idea, right? And now what do? I get the title there, right? Knee pain. I get the title. So, highlight. I always like to use Adamar Opera Open Export. I do like this. So, I'm going to leave it centered. I'm going to put a 70. I'm going to put a 90. That's it. Alright. I made my image here. Over me. I do this twice a day, right? So what happens? I got the image there from the Tabula. There's no way to know if this image is too old, right? Yet there are other tools that if you want, leave them here in the comments below. I will point you to tools that give you a deeper analysis. There's a way for you to know how long this image has been running and among other things as well. That this is already a slightly more advanced strategy. There's an investment behind it, the tool of course. but it's so worth it. If you can go in an X, leave it here in the comments and I'll bring it here for you. So, alright, I made my image. It has a super cool title, Owner Nate. I do it twice. And there are other things you can do too. For example, you can come here. This is a type of post that tabula people use a lot, which is a curiosity post, which on Pinterest also works a lot. For example, this image here, if you have a product or something like that, and AdSense it's complicated to add it here, right? Let me see here that I even saw one that I'm actually going to take. This one to make money. I'm going to use, of course, this one. So if you want to copy me, feel free. So I'm going to use the image. I'm going to use the title. I thought it was perfect. This is a title that really catches the eye too much. I'll get another one. Look, another one here. See? Possibly, right? This person here is doing a very advanced ad, right? Another image, right? So cool. There's another one here too, look. You feel dry mouth. This title here, you feel it. You realize that there is a pattern here, right? I have question. Look, there are two here. Because this one didn't ask the question, but very similar to the question, right? Oh, they're together. So this one too, right? Dry mouth. Another one here too, which is this one that works very well on Pinterest, which is the post by time, right? 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, all of it. So, if you have a niche there that talks about the balance or something, do not hesitate. Use this for 15 minutes, right? So it's really good. So much image. Man, like the title. Titles are perfect. Who works on Tabula? They work a lot on title. Let's see here at R7 if there's any for us to finish. Here is the title. Come on, composite. This here on Pinterest wouldn't be very interesting because it's a swimming niche. This image here, look how good it is. Steven, I told you to stay. This one is very good too. The image doesn't draw much attention. But anyway, this is one of the strategies that I use the most on my Pinterest, which is to go to the tabula and really copy and paste, and sometimes modify some things there. For example, this one is a very strong niche on Pinterest, which is this one. If you feel pain in sciatica, then use this. This is a very strong niche on Pinterest. Beauty. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you use this strategy. I could say this strategy, but I want to help you grow on Pinterest. Beauty, a big hug, anything. Leave in the comments another theme, another one that you have. How to grow on Pinterest, how to get more clicks, anyway. Send it in the comments on YouTube. It will be a pleasure to respond to you in a video. Beauty, a big hug and goodbye.